waited to see for quite some time, and it's going to happen here at Who's Number 123. Let's go.
Yeah, JT has this notorious arm drag cross trip, so we'll see if that comes in, if that's what he wants to do. Nice little low ankle attack, but both these guys can wrestle for sure, so it'll be interesting to see the tactics that Nicky Ryan plays.
Yeah, Nicky Ryan hasn't competed as number 1 for quite some time, but he does have some big wins. Win over Rene Souza, Gabriel Almeida, PJ Barge, Tony Ramos, and Dante Leon in the road to ADCC. JT win over Majid Hage. So a lot of experience for Nicky Ryan on Who's Number 1. But JT Torres, you know, he's done it all. He's beaten the best in the world. He's won every major competition in the world, from ADCC Worlds to IBJJF Pan Ams. You name it, JT's been there, done that.
Excellent job, excellent job.
Yeah. Good positioning here. That right hand pressing away, the left hand inside. Nice little high crotch try, but JT saw it coming, just steps right out. It's a beautiful shot, though, by Nicky Ryan. That just shows you the level that we're dealing with here. Beautiful shot, but just saw it coming the entire way, so.
Yeah, I think our tail of the tape was inaccurate there. It said JT was 22 years old. I think JT was going to appreciate that one, but he's a little older than that. Nicky Ryan, one of the youngest competitors in ADCC and Who's Number 1. JT's got a lot of experience, man. You know, gi no gi. He's just, as you said, very precise, very perfect. Nicky Ryan with a nice little shot there. JT shucking that off.
It's a very nice shot as well. Use that right hand to create some space. Opened up a little space, level changed nicely, but again, JT, great position.
And, you know, huge contrast of styles, right? JT, really good wrestling. As you said, he's got that arm drag, double leg. Nicky Ryan, good wrestling as well, but he's got some really, really good wrestle up. Nicky more so known for the leg attacks. JT more positionally dominant competitor. So very, very contrasting styles here.
2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Elbow control and head position off the collar top. Make him move, make him move.
See Ethan Krelestein in the corner of Nicky Ryan. Look for Ethan to be competing in the next Who's Number 1. We've got a big match announcement coming up soon on FloGrappling.com. Stay tuned.
JT using that right hand nicely off to push away a little bit, create some space to deal with that collar tie. Now you can see Nicky using the exact same tactic to push away the shoulder collarbone area to get some space. There's the cross strip I was talking about. It's an arm drag cross strip. Defended nicely.
Hey, we're working on him.
So we've seen shots, we've seen takedown attempts from both men. Both getting countered. Now Nicky with a nice double again, and JT just shutting it down.
That's it. I mean, these are good shots, but JT just sees it coming. And he actually got stood up just a little bit there, so the work on the head of Nicky's might be doing some good.
JT going low for that ankle pick. A lot of fakes, a lot of level changes, a lot of fading going on. Nicky with a nice single leg attempt there.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
Now, if I had to bet on who will be pulling guard first, I feel as though it will be Nicky.
100%. I don't think that JT has any. There's a nice shot as well. Don't think he has any intention on sitting down whatsoever. He's
waiting. Movement, light on our feet,
About 20 seconds, we're going to have our first judge's favor, which is, you know, pretty tight.
That's gonna be
I'm not too sure who's going to
yeah.
get this one, but
really good. Nicky's starting to move JT a little bit here. I would say the shots that, the 2 shots that JT has taken a bit closer to getting in control. That was a nice little reshot there.
Yeah, nice reshot there.
Red.
JT Torres with the first judge's favor here. Referee Gabriel Martin stopped the action to sort of rev a little fire under their butts here and say, come on, guys, you got to do something here. We don't want to go to a decision with you both standing.
I like the movement Nicky's starting to create now. And on a very low single. JT's got that hip lock. And Nicky has secured the leg, so if he can clear the head, he'll be able to keep JT down. He's got to clear his head, though, or start to come out the backside. He's trying to knee bar right there. He has got a tight knee bar attempt now. You can see it underneath. He's trying. Depends on where the hip is. If the hip is directly on the knee, that one gets very, very painful. Now his knee is off. You can see it's not the same position.
Nice, Nicky, nice.
JT trying to work his way towards the back there, now picking up Nicky's leg and attacking with the leg submission of his own. Using that to get to the top position of Nicky Ryan is JT Torres.
Beautiful attack there. Now JT's got to clear that left leg out. Start to smash down Nicky's leg. So he's got to pass towards his left, but he's also got to clear that lock on his left side.
JT stapling the right arm down of Nicky Ryan. Does not want that grip to start grabbing this leg.
Yeah, there it is.
As you see it.
Underhook would bode well, but now he's too high for that underhook. JT's legs are stuck right now, so Nicky's going to get a crank on that foot while JT's legs are stuck. See, his right leg is over and under, but it's stuck. He sticks himself there. He's got to go on a counter leg attack here.
Nicky Ryan just submitted JT Torres. Wow.
There you go.
You mentioned his legs were stuck. JT's leg, he was triangling his own legs. He was just unable to counter that submission attempt. Nicky Ryan with a huge win here at Who's Number One. It's been quite some time to see this young man here on the Who's Number One stage, and what a way to make his return. Going into ADCC, Nicky Ryan just made a big statement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission due to an ankle lock, Nicky Ryan!
Big submission win by Nicky Ryan.
There was that technical depth that I was talking about. JT got a little lost right there, and Nicky took advantage.
Absolutely. As soon as, we mentioned Nicky's guard game, we mentioned Nicky's leg attacks. Let's take a look at the replay and see how it all planned out. There was a lot of wrestling in the beginning, but the match at the end was decided by submission, as we like to see in a submission-only format, right? JT had a lot of shots, Nicky had a lot of shots, and it was that, this was the beginning of the end, essentially. Nicky had that beautiful knee bar attempt, and there it was. JT's legs were stuck in position. Nicky Ryan was able to just capture that ankle. I couldn't tell from my angle, but basically a straight ankle lock.
Straight ankle lock. And JT really would have needed to go on a counter heel hook to get his own leg out of danger.
Right. We're going to toss it back to Kendall Rosing with a word from our winner.
Nicky Ryan, what an electric win here on the Who's Number One stage. Is that what you were expecting coming out here tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was either going to be a leg lock or I was going to put him down and get to his back. But, for a while I kind of started to neglect my leg locks to work on my wrestling, and I've really been trying to bring those back, and it showed tonight.
Yeah, in the pre-show we were talking about the approach to the match. We were wondering if it was going to be a takedown battle or if you were going to pull and look to wrestle up. We know you're really talented in both areas. Talk us through what was going through your mind when you shot in on that low single. It was a pretty risky move.
Yeah, I always give myself shit for not having exciting matches, especially my last performance on WNO. So I figured I need to start taking some more risk. I'm taking after that scumbag J-Rod there.
It definitely is paying off. And you're half to an incredible year. We've got ADCC coming up. You just took out a 2-time ADCC champion. Does that boost your confidence a little bit going into the big event?
Oh, absolutely. You know, JT's 2-time ADCC champ, back-to-back. You know, he's the highest caliber athlete I've ever faced, and I was able to come out and get the finish, so it's going to be a huge confidence boost going into this next one. Hopefully I don't keep sucking and I actually win for once.
Well, we definitely have been seeing a big up level, just like your teammates were telling us. That's what they wanted to warn everybody about, that we'd never seen a Nicky like we were going to see tonight. We got to see it. Is there anything else that you're looking for on this Who's Number One stage after taking out such a huge name?
We need to get Mika. That's who we got to get next. It was supposed to happen. Unfortunately, my body sucks, and I keep getting injured, but Mika's definitely got to happen. He's the most dangerous guy in 77 by far, so he's the one that I want to test myself against.
Anyone else want to see that match? Mika versus Nicky? I think it's a fan favorite. Congratulations once again. Let's hear it one more time for our champion.
All right, congratulations, Nicky Ryan. Beautiful submission win over JT Torres. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this commercial break with Felipe Pena versus Rafael Lovato Jr. Tonight's Who's Number One is presented by Defense Soap, now the official soap and body wipe of